Alright, this is a video. We're going to look at the cost of a major derailment. So if you go to YouTube and type in NS211-16, you can actually kind of witness the actual derailment. A lady that caught the train smashing into a semi that had stalled out on the double track. By the way, this is a very important railroad. And basically these rail fans walking around the train before the emergency team even made it to the scene. So you get to kind of watch or witness up close this train derailment, because about 20 minutes later you could not get close to this derailed train. So the location of this major derailment is right outside of Atlanta, and this is Norfolk Southern's major or important line. This gets a lot of train traffic. So this derailment shut down a double track main line. See, normally people could not ever be allowed to walk anywhere close to this, but they did it before all the police and emergency response team even made it here. So anyway, take a wild guess at how much this major accident cost. You think 1 million, 2 million, 3 million? This was the most expensive derailment that the state of Georgia has ever seen since it started recording records since 1975. Believe it or not, this accident cost $5 million. So I don't know if it was a owner-operator of this semi, the large truck. I really hope it was a corporation to help pay for this massive cost, but their insurance company, imagine you are the insurance agent and you get the phone call, and basically it would be like a bowling ball dropping in your stomach when you realize how much damage or expense is involved. So I do encourage anyone that wants to see a kind of shocking or entertaining, interesting video, just go to YouTube, type in NS211-16, and you can see people walking around a derailed train before the emergency team gets there with their caution tape and stay away from the property. They say, according to one article, there was a diesel leak in one of these engines. So that's even more cost on top of the derailment. And something else that's kind of interesting, Norfolk Southern could have charged in a lawsuit, they could have charged this insurance on top of delaying major train traffic that would have had to go on this line. They would have had to figure out other routes, and they can add on that cost to this big expense. All right, now let me give you an example of delayed railroad downtime and the cost. This is a photo right outside of Williamsport, Indiana, and this is Norfolk Southern's main line that gets like 20 to 25 trains a day from Decatur to Fort Wayne, Indiana. And what you're looking at, this company is called TMF, and they produce, stamping metal parts for other companies or contracts or whatever. But some dirtbag had lost his job, and he called in a bomb threat. And I guess by law, the railroad cannot run hazardous material because it's so close to the railroad. Shut down the railroad for like 5 or 6 hours. So you're talking about thousands of dollars in downtime because some dirtbag called in a bomb threat. Well, they found out who did it. And believe it or not, Norfolk Southern actually took this kid to court. And I think the only thing they could really do, let's say he gets out of jail or whatever, the only thing they could really do is probably garnish a quarter of his wages for the next 25 years. I mean, who knows how much it was. $25,000, $30,000, maybe $50,000, I'm not for sure. But that is an example of downtime. Railroads cannot have downtime because so much traffic gets backed up and on and on. But anyway, that's just an example. You definitely need to come to YouTube and check out this video, NS211-16.